I'm back with the, what are we on here? 5th episode? I think this is after that, pretty dreadful. What? Oh. Pretty dreadful, stalemate in the wilderness there. But yeah, we're gonna try to pursue these armies out. I don't think we quite got them all there, but got some of them. Okay, and then at least tell me who's not moving. I think I speed it up a little bit here. And I guess they're going to get back. So we got to go maybe take a look at Alexandria. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, send them back over there. Where are these guys going? They should just go there. Let's see, where did I send them? And we'll see about Alexandria. Try to take that. We'll still try to knock McClellan out of there, just north of Winchester. We are down men. Maybe there were some 90-day enlistments that expired. I'm not sure what that's about. I think I know who could use some if we have the numbers here. Yeah, we got numbers here. Wow. Yeah, we have numbers here. Alright, we just gotta find uniforms. And, geez. There aren't that many uniforms I care for. Red trousers. I don't know about that. Wait, that doesn't that doesn't fix that problem. Sure. So that's that. We, in terms of projects, previously we did get cavalry reform. And hopefully I selected the right one. Yeah, we did. Alright, that's fine. I don't know what's next with some of that stuff. I feel like I was closer with farm mechanization a while ago. Maybe not. Again, I'm not really sure why they think the economy is in expansion, but I've said that now in every video, so. Oh well. Yeah, getting army upkeep down definitely help later. Not sure what my industry subsidies are looking like here. I think we got quite a bit. Infrastructure reform, that's one I like. Subsidized industry I like. Not too sure. Alright, so we're getting Beauregard up. I know both of these armies could use probably one more brigade of something. I don't know why they're so... Why Lee's is so small. It's kind of like one more thing to... Can I merge those? I can. Oh, I guess that's how you merge them. I did not know that. That's fine. Now we'll look out west. Did I miss anything? I mean, Louisiana's not really out west, but I'm pretty sure I take from Louisiana anyways. Alright, sure. We'll add you. And, Florida State Militia. It might actually be a candidate for 2 brigades here. Okay, Anderson is just think too small to... Also too small to keep around, so... Yeah, we're gonna send them home. And, Missouri... Yeah, we'll take them. And... Alright, so... Oh, so Clark is showing up. Now, apparently they're supposed to form into brigades, though I'm not sure what the process is for that. I thought it was just natural. I don't know if I have to send them home or... Well, it's the only cavalry I have out here, so I don't really want to... Only. Reinforced by volunteers and draftees. I don't really want draftees. I don't even think we have any, so... I'm not going to worry too much about that. Alright. That's those. We know what that is. We got understrength armies. Army of the Shenandoah is kind of in that category. Alright, we gotta get you guys over here. Over here. I think there's two armies on top of each other here. Alright, what do we have? We have Jackson, Loving, Maxey. Alright. Yeah, you know, at this point, we're just gonna send them home and they'll be back in a month. From the east, it's probably gonna be Georgia. I doubt we're gonna get better numbers from too many other places. Tennessee, we'll save that for the Center Theater. Yeah, so we're gonna draw here from Georgia. Make ourselves Georgian looking. I guess that's it. Alright. Army of the Northwest is also definitely a candidate for building out. They should get cav because they ain't got any. I guess it's gonna have to be North Carolina. And that's them. And I think if there were any other places. What does Virginia have? Barely enough for a brigade. That's fine. Alright. So that's all the happenings here. Let's speed this up a bit. Baby. Maybe. There are... Oh wait, there are no longer... That's right. No longer Union armies kind of running around here. Though I would bet those armies are going to get with the Army of Washington up here, and that thing's going to be a beast. Okay. It's over there. And I think I want to start building up some of these other areas. No, that's not what I want to do. And start organizing these a bit. Since we're just going to be sitting here anyways, we'll send them home to replenish. get... Yeah, we'll get some Tennesseans. And then we will... Oh, we got Longstreet. All right, so... Put Smith here. And it's not going to make a lot of sense, but I got to get a second command, and they're just going to kind of be the other things command. For now, do I want to do it for now? No, I don't want to do it for now. Let's just do all three out. Breckenridge will be there. I think there was another brigade I was thinking about. I mean, if we're just going to be sitting around, Preston Smith could use about 1,000 more men. Let's see what happens when we send him home to replenish. So they'll be back in 15 days. All right. And, yeah, we'll just... Okay, Lee should also go home to replenish. Which Cole quit? Alfred. Alfred might be the only one in this game. Okay, Pons Jr. is going to end up there. Lee ought to go back home to replenish. Let's just see how long he's going to be gone. Ooh. Maybe South Carolina's light on troops. Maybe that's why that was. Out here in the west. It's going to be a while before we're doing anything offensive, I think. So, I just... Well, Van Dorn's back. Alright, I think 2000 Macintosh is probably fine. After all, I'm pretty sure that as long as they're... Pretty sure that as long as they're with the parent army, they should at least train while we're kind of just hanging out, waiting for other things to materialize. Texas. Actually, South Carolina has a lot of troops. I don't know. Maybe it's the distance that army was from South Carolina that explained why it was going to take so long. All right. They'll join in. And we'll still carve out 2 commands. Like this. Put Cav there. Okay, those look alright. And that'll give us a better foothold over here in the... Or give us a better force to do something with over here in the west. Okay, that Navy is still mostly not doing too much. I think the action theater is here in the east. Alright, looks like all 4 armies are there. And I do want to... Not Johnston, he's not ready enough. Alright, let's see about moving Koch here and Magruder. And let's get in better order of battle here for Johnston. I can definitely imagine down the line having 2 infantry divisions. Lafayette McLaws. Is he from... I think he's from the cavalry. Or he's from... No, he's not. There was somebody... Last campaign... Maybe it was Hardy. That was from the... I was not expecting them to come from cavalry or artillery. They were not. They were from the branch I did not expect them to be from. Jackson, I don't know, man. I mean, this army's kind of holding. Feel like maybe against my better judgment, we'll replenish. A month. Porterfield. Actually, these brigades should replenish as well. Smith's going to be out for a month. Anderson's going to be out for a month. So it's going to be probably around September 10th or so before a lot of my armies end up back to full strength. Yeah, men fielded fell here, so we really are kind of facing Whoa, the Army of Washington is on the move here. Alright, so what we're going to do is consolidate. And nope. Alright, the other thing we have to do is then just move as fast as we can to get over there, and apparently a 4th army is not present. So apparently the armies that just were routed in the wilderness are ready to come back and fight. Well, I don't know, I feel like 2 to 1 are not really the numbers we're looking for. So we'll call it a movement orders. Yeah, let's get to a halt here. We could use everyone and not showing up 20 hours later. And now if the Army of Washington wants to kind of go off and do things on its own, it's more than welcome to do so. I don't know that they actually can scout, but we'll give them scouting orders. Oh, Johnston's here, so it's time for some... Or Johnston's ready to perk up, so we'll give him yield, flying column. Same for Magruder. I don't think it's changed. Yeah. No idea where that force is going. And we slipped away. All right. And I guess Magruder doesn't have cavalry. Wait. Sure we do. There's no reason to keep this force around. Even though I was gonna use them. I don't know when they'll be back, but 36 days, kind of like others. All right. They're scouting, but they seem ready. All right. I think what we all should do here. Encamped. Okay. We should try to move up and attack this Army of Washington here. Not sure why I can't get Hampton's division moving. There we go. Keep an eye on that. King Cotton one, that was probably me. Had to be me, yeah. It's breadbasket for the Union. What next? I don't feel like I need 3-year enlistments yet. Seems a bit early. There's always a lot to do with industry. There's always a lot to do with agriculture. I did say I'm going to do some stuff with diplomacy this time around, and I am, but I think the target's going to be 1862 for more of that, and it's going to be, I think, diplomatic relations rather than imports. We'll do industry too. What do we have? Ready to go. Okay. Still waiting on farm mechanization, which should now... agriculture subsidies were 5 million before. Maybe some time has to pass. Is that what it is? Huh. So they are okay. They have committed themselves here to taking Winchester. So it'll be the Army of Washington. 23,000. I think McClellan had 10 or 15,000. So it's gonna be a close fight. I think. Man, Porterfield has like no one left. This probably isn't a fight I ought to take, but I'm gonna try to. Not, and just as curiously as they arrived, holy moly, that army is moving. I mean, running circles around me. Well, it's kind of just as well because I was gonna go over there and try to dispatch McClellan, who I think might still be holed up here and is constructing that supply depot, which is already, you know, it's next to the one at the Cumberland, so I think I might go over to Cumberland, capture that one, and burn it. And it looks like they're now the Army of Washington is just flying around the map. Physics are no impediment to it. Morale, supplies, fatigue, none of that stuff matters. They are just a-flying. Okay then. Well, I'll probably run into an army I don't intend to. But that happens when you're not paying close attention. Alright, Chase will try to get ready. Quick check on the finances. It's a bigger deficit. Alright, the agricultural subsidies did kick in, so. Farm mechanization still isn't ready. It's August 8th, man. Seems slow here, this reconstruction. And I think that was from a raid that took place a long time ago. That kind of just passed through. I don't know why it looks. It's acting like the whole thing was like devastating, but apparently. My goodness, people. My goodness. Well, I mean, I am slow playing it. Maybe more than I intended. My national morale and morale of armies is curiously high. Man. AI is just getting troops. Must have had this building up for a while here. Economy alert. Never produce enough weather. What on earth are we doing back here? Absolutely no idea. We know anything about this department of that? 11,000. Alright. Okay. So it's a lot of map watching. Until our armies can kind of unentangle themselves. Interest rate has not moved at all. Or it's gone up now. I don't know what that's about. Wealth is up. So readiness definitely appears to be an issue for Porterfield, and it's probably my own fault for trying to move him while he's supposed to be resupplying, but I was not expecting the blitz from that Army of Washington. This Army of the Ohio is looking very ambitious here. This is 11,000. What do I got? 11 of my own, basically 20,000. I think we're just going to move. I feel like these two armies could probably do it faster than waiting for the other two. I bet the Army of the Potomac just outran them. So are we not engaged? Is that what I'm seeing here? I'm not sure how that's possible. Okay, they're there. Army of the Shenandoah. How on earth did Johnson just get a second perk? So I'll do one that I don't think is gonna work. This is, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? In what world is Hampton's division not here in this battle? Alright. We will deploy to defend. Hampton's division will move in. You all need to get there quick. Let's just go for the win. My goodness, we have railroads. Let's use them. Preparing the old siege. I don't think Hampton's division is actually still is not in that battle. No, 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 no. What is the holdup here? I do not get this at all. Well, we have some chance of victory. Alright, that's great. Alright, Johnson's Army of the Shenandoah, I'm going to send over here only try to capture that supply depot and then burn it. And then we'll come back and try to deal with the army that's down here. But, you know, the strategy of keep away is very much still in effect. No, we don't want that. Still don't want that. Still don't. They might just not be able to join. I don't know. Now our chances of winning have gone down. You've got to be kidding me. They continue to go down. We're going to have to hop into that battle. Oh, you know, I bet it's their readiness. Well, I have no idea. No idea. But it says their readiness is excellent. So it's not a good explanation. Alright, so apparently I have to jump in and fight this. We'll see if Hampton's division is able to join us. Okay, it looks like they are. So that is that's what we'll do here. Don't know when everybody's going to be able to join, but 14,000 minutes, 7 guns. We are defending. Let's find out. We know they're not getting any reinforcements. We have to wait 17 hours for 2 green readiness armies to show up that are right on top of us. Alright. So then that means we got about 10,000. Well, whoever Cock has is who we have. Looks like yeah, it's coming in from over there. Alright. One thing I don't like about a lot of this is that, well, I guess these could also be used to break up an attack, but the fences just really impede a lot of movement. But what we'll do here, so we got a lot of engineering points. But we don't have all that many uses for them, so we don't have all that many brigades that need them. So we'll do one set there, and we'll do the other set here. Alright, level 2, level 3, level 3, and a little bit of level 4 there. Alright, gets us that. Put you all over there. Johnston right here. Cheatham right there. David Jones right there. And, you know what? We'll flex Hampton to wherever we need him. Looks like the artillery's in a decent spot, and that'll be that. Alright, so I think I'm hitting play here. Whoa, we got some thunder. So I'm loading in from a safe here in real life. Not that that should matter too much to you, but yeah, for those keep track. I don't know why we need to know. Clayton died, apparently, in a previous battle. I don't know why we're reminded of that now. Tragic though it is, but okay. Anyways, here I am, I think sitting behind, we got level parapet and abatis. I think it's level 2 and 3 or level 3 and 4 parapets. Maybe it's level 3 and 4. Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. But we are sitting here, I think, for 17 hours. Now that I have loaded in from a save. It's not really what I wanted to know. That's what I want. Yeah, it's still 17 hours, they say, which probably means more like 24 hours. And it is almost 10 a.m., so should count on today being on our own. I think we're outnumbered about 13,000 to, I think we got 10, 11,000, something like that. But the plan is, if it's a frontal attack, we have at least very, I think, pretty strong fortifications here. Yeah, the corn completely wastes. I think it's it is Johnson's shots. That kind of is what it is. There's not too much I really can do about it. You gotta do something. We want to try to hold the victory point. If we pulled it back to here, then we have this fence that kind of can impede movement, and then we're kind of moving maybe into the house or things like that. But one of the possible benefits here of building here is that if they do try to flank us on the left, we can take these folks and put them up against stone walls. So we have stone walls here, here, and here. And so we can use that. I don't think it'll be as good as level 4 parapets, but it's going to be pretty good. These folks here will shift into here. Hampton's division, if they have to, they can flex back over here. I'm in a bit more trouble if they end up swinging kind of wide right, going down and then up, and coming into this gap right here where there's no fence. It's actually pretty nice to move through and then just basically lining up right on the fence here. It's going to present some difficulty because it's going to be more there's not too much shooting I think I can do in those cases because the corn is going to end up, or the crop height is going to end up interfering with that. So we'll do what we can. I don't know if this is corn and this is wheat. I'm not sure if that's what the difference between the green and the brown is, but it doesn't really matter. Take a moment here, take a look at Sharpsburg. Yeah, I mean, this is Sharpsburg. It's kind of actually in a no man's land between the battles between Winchester and, yeah, it's the canal, Winchester and Sharpsburg. But and even then, it's kind of northwest of Sharpsburg. But I have yet again digressed. If well, you probably won't forget because it just happened in the video a little while earlier. But it seems like they're coming down this road. Most likely, I think they're probably coming down that road, actually. But I will see. It's always tempting for me to pack up and move into the town here, but my victory points are down. So, or my victory points? Well, the victory point is down, but I was going to say my engineering points are down and used up where they are. So, we'll we can see the Dunkard Church there. I think every time I'm on this map, I make a War of Rights reference. So obligated to do. But there it is. And we'll keep inching our way up. This is at 10 times speed, so things look ridiculously fast. They should be. Oh, I need to keep going here. I guess we'll move. Oh, I see people. I see people. All right. Oh dear. Should probably slow down. Well, we will see what old George B hasn't planned here. If he's going to be uncharacteristically aggressive. I think we're in August. Yeah, middle of August, 1861. They look like they're happy to press the attack. We are happy to leave. They're probably going to shoot us in the back as we run away. I will say that based on what my fleeing cavalry... No. Under no circumstances should you do that. Yeah, you should definitely retreat. Your job is not to sit there and shoot it out with them. To fight it out on this line. No, your job is to find them and get back. But what I was so poorly observing is that there's one cavalry, probably a regiment. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm not going to turn their unit cards on purposely, but it looks like it's slightly bigger than what we got. I'm sure we only have the lowest of weapons here. But if I can pull this contingent up, here, we're going to try to stay right about there. Let's find out. Where on earth has HQ gone? That was not a rhetorical question. Oh, it is right there. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to keep HQ a little bit close by. Alright, still play it at 10 times speed though. So that the viewers at home don't panic or fall asleep too hard. Okay, we got more matriculating their way down. This is probably the Hagerstown Turnpike. I'm trying to remember from War of Rights, but I think like that map is further up. I don't know. I got to think about the Hagerstown Turnpike because I'm thinking of conquest maps. But I digress. All right, so now that looks like them. Looks like at least 3 cavalry regiments. Which of course would be darn nice to have. I was mulling over constructing some breastworks back where we were, but and I think you can build up XP that way. But I'm trying not to cheese it too hard and just use what's already there. I'm going to presume that they're going to bring their artillery up. Okay. I have no idea why that order would go back to other people. I'm kind of interested to see what they do with it and terrified. Okay then, so we gotta mount up. I think we'll pull back here. Pull back there. Nobody ever told you to move there. But you know what? You're moving. I will give you that. Oh no. I have no idea what order I accidentally gave them. But yeah, this is pretty terrible. Inevitably, I'm gonna forget to halt someone. And there's a battery there. Alright, we'll just have them... Yeah, at no point was anybody ever told to do anything resembling that. They're stable. They may actually just route. I would imagine... So, the reason why that's frustrating is that is an artillery battery, right? I'm pretty sure. And there's like 4 or 5 guns, and you know, 422 dudes. Like they should be able to do that. I mean, in one of the battles I think I had on this map or on this campaign or a different one. I mean, I had cavalry regiments charging infantry brigades of mine. The AI did it, and they routed me. And it was similar. It was early in the campaign. Well, is that true? I don't know if that's true. Not sure about that one, but I digress. Not sure what all of you are doing here. They all should have gotten halt orders a while ago. Appears someone hasn't. Apparently somehow Hampton's Legion can be hit from here. Cheatham, I believe, was there. Ewell, I think, was over here. David Jones, I believe, was over there. Johnston was there, and I am forgetting someone, but that's the way that goes. So we don't have eyes on them anymore. So it's gonna be a little tricky here. How about these guys? Still coming in as broken. Okay, they know what they're doing. Yeah, it still seems like... Whoa. Alright, we'll have that battery start just shelling that position. Apparently our troops can't quite figure out how to march through one another. It's okay. Yeah, it's a little concerning. And these guys are just going to rout again. I mean, it's less than 10% casualties, and holy moly, they are running away. And I'm not sure why. Can't even really click on them. I was going to try to dismount them. Okay. Well, that's not right. But I think Ewell and Hampton both have Mississippis. Let me move Hampton up just a bit. David Jones. But yeah, it would definitely be nice to have that cav back. But if we can't have them, I'm not going to risk the entire army to bring them back. They're going to have to try to make it back here on their own. Let's see what Cheatham... Oh, well, I'm not sure that's right. No, it isn't. I was skeptical. So they have nothing here. Well, for now, they can sit out there. What I am looking at is that we have a fence between the parapets and abatis and all that other stuff. And so skirmishers be able to get a little bit extra cover there. Alright, they're up there. Yeah, but what we really need to do is hold this position best we can. We don't want the artillery getting sniped. At least I don't want it getting sniped, so we are going to move it. Okay, so they're going to push back those skirmishers there. That's fine. Ewell's men can go prone and still have some decent shots. These skirmishers are actually okay here. I think maybe one thing we could do, hold on, is fall back like that and try to get that stone wall cover. Come up here, join in with that, and we'll move up here as well. So at this point, I guess I'm inclined to put Hampton here. Okay, I guess they're not going to move back, but they definitely should. Cheatham's men look like now they're going to rout. If we don't get them down fast enough. I don't think we do. So they should be coming back soon. Ewell's skirmishers are just, they're in bugle range and they are just absolutely having none of it. So they're going to get routed as well. This is the bigger concern, I think. Keep them down. Man, oh man. Okay, Cheatham's boys are still not quite laying down. This cav is just, or this artillery is just gone absolutely unresponsive here. And the cav in the kind of latest AI, the latest and greatest, they seem really interested in getting on artillery that maybe is peeking out too far, which is also ironic if you watch the previous battle there. Alright, these guys are absolutely useless. Because, and I say it's ironic because... Now, this might be an example of what I was just talking about, where a cavalry regiment charges an infantry brigade, and Cheatham's boys have been in a few battles. And so I shouldn't lose that, but I don't know that I'll win it either. Okay, I did. We're going to recall David Jones' skirmishers. There's no real reason to keep them out there. I'm not even sure where some of these other skirmishers have gone. That's fine. I guess Ewell's already shooting at him. Okay, we're putting those guys up there. Or Wade Hampton's guys are up there. And so... Oh, I guess that's the fleeing cavalry there. And I guess Ewell's guys aren't even gonna... not even gonna try to lay down, so we're gonna recall them. Well, I know how it is to lose cavalry, though I think at least there's got something before they ran off. Alrighty, so I guess we're recalling everyone over here. They're scurrying to get their skirmish. Did their cav really reform? Okay, I was going to say, you've got to be kidding me. Excuse me. So their skirmishers are going to try to get the advantage on us here. Cheatham needs to reform. I would think lying down in level 3, level 4 parapets, we should be able to soak up quite a bit here. Are you kidding me? What happened to our artillery? I guess somehow, some way, they got routed from something? I don't know. I had to reload back in again. I don't know if that's it or what, but... Alright, it's going to be a while before our cav is able to rejoin us. I think one thing I might try is to add Jones. I think Jones has some decent rifles. I know Cheatham had 104 casualties before. Okay, now they're starting to get racked up for whatever reason. Guess we'll have a detachment and get on them. Not sure if Ewell can kick out skirmishers, even if I want him to, but... Oh! Cheatham's guys aren't laying down. That changes quite a bit. I mean, they're on the attack here, so there's no reason at all to kind of not do that. And then we'll have the rest of the Johnston's brigade with a bit less to shoot at. We'll have them go up. Alright, it looks like Ewell and company can just barely start reaching out to touch that line. That Union line. This gun looks destroyed. I don't know why it's not showing up in kind of any color, but that is the case. Alright. Rosser is running for the hills. And Clayton Sr. probably isn't going to be much of a factor the rest of this battle. So it's 2 in the afternoon. It's middle of August. We're on the Virginia side of things, so it's going to be a while before nightfall comes in and possibly breaks this up. Cheatham is now taking far fewer casualties because he has he's made good use of that cover in front of him, and I guess David Jones does not have terribly. Though they don't have the Mississippis. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll have them lay down. David Jones can lay down. We'll just wait for others to kind of come in here. Okay, it's Albert Sidney Johnston's men who have control of the guns. We'll, no way, Jose. We are not doing that. I'll have to watch and see what I just clicked on. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it was not that I want to move. Yeah, that minor defeat for a while. That's something we're supposed to be able to live with, I think, until reinforcements get here. Johnson's men over there. David Jones' men don't want to lay down. Do they actually have the Mississippi? I don't. Springfield. Alright, that's something. Yeah, they're not going to lay down. So, rather than lose men that we shouldn't lose, we're going to recall the skirmishers. Cheatham has taken some casualties, but it looks like they're going to have to inflict quite a bit more to get him to rout on it. What is still going through over here? Alright. So... Enemy is too close to dispatch skirmishers. Okay. If you say so. Yep, they're laying down. Alright, we're gonna have David Jones lay down, and now if they want... Oh my god, what is going on here, man? Maybe it was the move order and then the cancel move order? I don't know what that is about. I'm not sure what this is. I will be honest, folks. In real life, there's kind of been a back and forth here on Steam, and I started it after that just time waste in the wilderness. And everybody else is reporting that, you know, the AI is pretty good at the attack and all those other things. And yeah, I said, great, all right, super. But I'm not seeing it. The evolving theory is that what is Hampton's detachment doing? I'm really not sure. Is that having max aggressiveness, for whatever reason, leads to timid attacks by the AI, which is counterintuitive. That's not what I would expect. That seems to be what's happening. I mean, at the very least, right, they have one brigade up here firing, one brigade up here kind of taking some long-range pot shots at people. I mean, Hampton and I can never remember Old Baldy there. Ewell aren't really taking the casualties. Cheatham's men are, and they're not able to return fire. They're basically trading casualties for time. And I don't know if they can keep doing that forever, but you know, these shots are not the most accurate that they're sending in. They're not up to the fence for the fence cover, so I don't know the long-term plan. If Cheatham's men get probably if they get up to this 4th full star of Lost Resilience, what I plan to do is pull one of the brigades from the right side, if the right still looks free, pull them back, and then just pull Cheatham back and have them move in and fill that gap. That's the plan at the moment. So did Hampton's I think Hampton's guys just routed, and they were unable to get that gun back. All right, we'll try. Well, maybe bombardment's not a thing they normally do. And maybe just bombardment is just not a thing that detachments can do. I don't know what the solution is here. I'll see if David Jones can get a skirmisher group to pull those guns back. But what the AI ought to be doing, knowing that my reinforcements are if they don't win this today, there's a good chance my reinforcements are going to swing it so they can't win it tomorrow. There are at least 2, probably 3 other infantry brigades, and I would guess 1, maybe 2 other healthy cav regiments that ought to be brought in, and just press this tack along most all of the front. But right now, I ain't really seeing it. Oh, you know what? I lied. Hampton's division does have a gun. I guess David Jones is going to have to bring his back over here somewhere. Somehow the enemy is behind cover. I don't know if that's the cover I brought up, or if they're using, I guess my stuff is cover. That's kind of what it looks like. 35 rounds from them, and for them, because they are prone, they will fire slower. I mean, all these other brigades ought to be coming up and trading. Okay, so they're sending a 2nd brigade up now. I guess to deal with some skirmishers who just routed off. Okay, and they're coming up, and they got to pass through the. So this works, and I do this if you want to relieve a brigade, because what happens is part of the brigade that marches up in front will block the line of sight. Basically, as we're looking at it, the left half of this brigade that just moved up should be blocking the right half of the brigade that was already there. Is that actually how it works? I have no idea. It's not looking like Springfields and all are really making that much of a difference in the range. because it is the musket. It's not the rifle musket, so I forgot it's basically kind of trash. But we'll keep Cheatham in there a little bit longer. Now that brigade can, for whatever reason, do a bombardment. And that brigade, or brigade, my goodness, that detachment cannot. And I'm pretty, I was gonna say I was pretty sure that they can't. I don't even know what that was, but. Roster withdrawn, yep. Uh-oh. Wade Hampton is standing up. Don't stand up. Don't stand up. Why are you standing up? It's all these things I don't quite... Like, I understand feuds, but I don't think this is that. Shouldn't be that. And if it is, we'll just pull them back. Alright. You thought I was kidding. I'm not. You're getting pulled out of there. I'm gonna have these guys, I guess, move like that. See how old Cheatham is doing. I mean, there's a lot here that kind of works. The cohesion is alright. The men aren't tired because they haven't been shooting. Oh, but you know what? The AI just crawled up now. I don't know what I have to do to get Wade Hampton to do the right thing here, but they've got to move back. Alright, so now there's a general attack along the front. It feels like way more than being outnumbered 3-2, but that's just the way these things sometimes go. Cheatham's men finally start to get to shoot, I think. Yep, they do. And I guess Johnson is just not... He's not going to lay... He's feuding, or he's effectively feuding. I don't know if he actually is, but... He ain't going to lay down. He ain't going to do long range. Okay. As long as Ewell's men seem to do alright, we're going to kind of hold them where they are. If this cav walks up the pike, charges me out, and wins, I don't know what to say. I will not have any answers for you. I don't know if square works there or not. Back to line. No. Nobody told you to move over there. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, the cav can just walk up and charge brigades like that. It's like, come on, man. Alright, so line back up there, poor Cheatham. And then lay the heck down. These guys, same thing, lay down. These guys... I bet you're wishing you had laid down now, probably. Saved yourself a ton of casualties. Alright, Wade Hampton is here. We're going to put Wade Hampton over here. Oh my goodness, David Jones, you gotta get down, man. Albert Johnson, who had no casualties up until now, has quite a few. Well, he's actually only got 50. It's not too bad. There you go, Jones. You gotta get down, man. Unless you're in a melee, But you are not yet in a melee. Somebody's wounded. Hampton wounded. Well, how did Hampton, who is way back here, get wounded? And why does his unit not see any area? Like, is there no way to move this unit? It's either the fence or the parapet? Well, if that's the case, I'll move him into the parapet. Albert Sidney's men, continuing to cling to that sweet, sweet medium range, they will not be lulled into any of the alternatives. Cheatham's men are still getting chewed up. Evil's men still are free to pour it on. Back here, let's get you on fire at will. I don't know what to do with these guys. I mean, bombardment right here would be... Obviously, I'm not going to do that, so... Alright. Jones's men are in rough shape. Cheatham's men are in very rough shape. Again, the initial plan was to just pull them out in an event such as this. But engaged all along the line. That's not really an option. I see some... Oh, I thought I had a crash for a second. I was like, oops. Alright, that's Mansfield men who are running off. Wow, and that charge... That was rough. I think Cheatham's got to just kind of try to hold. Alright. I really don't want to put Wade Hampton up. But I'm thinking of moving him there. And for whatever reason, Johnston does not want to go to long range. Too bad. David Jones' men, yet again, David Jones is beat up. But in this case, it's because his brigade was half... Holy moly. His brigade was half strength to begin with. So, we got a long retreat timer. I'm not going to press the attack here. As far as I can tell, I lost my one tiny battery. I think my cav will rally. And I think good enough needs to be good enough. We've taken heavy casualties, even though we were in level 3, level 4 parapet, something like that. Oh well. Hopefully we'll get our battery back and it doesn't just kind of rout and disband, but that was a bit of a rough one between not getting the two other armies that were right there, some other stuff, and yeah, dealing 3-to-1 casualties. I guess that's right. I thought it was going to be much closer on casualties, but I guess maybe that infantry of theirs really did pay the kind of troll toll against. Ewell's brigade in particular, armed with Mississippis, so. Lieutenant Rosser has fallen disgrace. I mean, I don't know if that's well deserved. I mean, I thought they could have moved back fast enough to not get shot, and somehow they got shot, and how Wade Hampton got sniped. I guess weird things happen, right? Random just overshoots and land in there, and it's a problem, but. Alright, it sounded like these. I want to know if I'm actually recording. I guess I am. Who'd thunk it? Alrighty. I didn't capture many, which is fine because I don't have any prison camps, so I guess it wouldn't matter. Alright, we got the Army of Washington down there. So one thing this should mean, now I have not seen, Level up by scouting. I don't think they're actually scouting. I do want to get the army perks for the units up here that deserve them, but in the previous campaign and the one before them, a lot of those did not level up correctly. And how Joe Johnston, I mean, he's already got that perk, he got a second perk, and now he's on to his third perk. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm not sure what he's doing right that I should have others do as well, but something's going on there. Alright, we got 15,000 there. We'll eventually have 11,000 there. Alright, we're still in that build-up phase very much. We're struggling to keep a 2-to-1 ratio. We're still under it, but I'm not sure for how much longer. It says the economy is evenly matched. Not not sure I believe it, but okay. Surprised that sitting on a Union supply depot, we haven't captured it yet. The Union extends contract for 3 years. Okay. That happens. Projects! We have farm mechanization. Thank goodness. That is such a powerful... Crop production and number of volunteers, both up 10%. I don't know. At least to my mind, that's very powerful. I don't know what's going on with the economy here that we're now running a kind of surplus. Even as my economy, I would say, is kind of back where it was at the beginning. There was an initial bump and then a decline. Union economy, by contrast, has declined by about 40%. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I shouldn't question good news too much, I guess. Alright, that's going on over here. Still my goal for 1861. It's a little challenging to do without some of the small arms, but it was to try to have St. Louis in Missouri and almost like Connecticut. It's a bit much. Kentucky in our hands, and we are I'd say far short of those objectives at the moment. Yeah, I think most of these are all right. Gladden should have went back to replenish. Not sure why he didn't, but that's now going to be 38 days out. Oops, that's the same army. And Lawton's okay. Anderson's okay. Clark is not okay. And I should have sent him back to replenish early. 89 days? Yikes. Yikes. Now I'm wondering if I sent other... Okay, I did. 16 days, 13 days. That's fine. Again, I don't think we'll have small arms in until probably October. Alright, Hampton's division, or what's left of it, needs to be pulled back. Joe Johnson, we are going through a lot of work here just to take Cumberland. And the reason was just take the supply depot and burn it, so that I don't have to pay for it later. And it makes it a little bit harder for them to have the supplies necessary to... Oh my goodness, the Army of the Ohio is coming. I think they only had like 8,000 last I looked. Okay, now they got 10,500. One thing I am concerned about is, here. We're going to have you actually move there like that. Is that they're going to bring with them the Army of Washington, which was around here. And I think that's going to be a bit more than we can take at one time. All these guys... Okay, good. They stopped. I think we're going to take them off of scouting. I'm not that concerned about intelligence at the moment. And I guess we just cannot take that supply depot for the life of us. I'm going to bring Joe Johnston back because my sabotage operation was unsuccessful, ultimately. It's more important to win the battles than it is to focus too much on some of that other stuff. So Richmond's under threat, but Richmond's not our capital. Am I missing other things I ought to do? Probably. Probably. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards just jamming through logistics reforms. To my mind right now, it's artillery improvement, either through Parrott rifles or through upgrading the artillery. Or try to start to get a handle on expenses by going into logistics. Increasing supply depots, not really interested in that at all. I wonder here, we don't even have we have the subsidies for some railroads. Little Rock and Dallas. And we can't build much. I guess because we took industrialization, we can't complain too much about some of that stuff. It's already been built. So then it just becomes, do we want to subsidize industry or infrastructure improvement or build other stuff? So far this year, the economy has kind of been all over the place. And so when I click in here, what am I going to see? I'm seeing the interest rates are back up to 7.7%. Our sales tax is way down from whatever it was. I'm leaning towards maybe just keeping things a bit tight for the moment. Okay. I want to check on the status here of... Here we go. Status of some of the stuff. Maynard's. 83 days. So 46 days from now. Let's see, 30 would put us, so it's really more like the middle of October. Yeah. Alright, that's that. We'll see if the Army of the Ohio moves in to engage, and we'll see whether they're able to bring the Army of Washington with them. I don't know how big the Army of Kentucky is. Man, 31,000. We've outgrown both of these, which is 16 and 11. It's 26,000. Yup. Okay, Pond Jr. should definitely go back and try to do something else. Maybe from Kentucky we'll take a... We'll take more. Since we are going to be getting, hopefully, some cab weapons, though it's a bit of a ways away. Okay, we'll take some Alabama cab as well. Sure. Throw in some more cav there. Mississippi could be used for the center. Yeah, we'll take from Missouri. Just changing it up a bit. All right. To my mind, the more you're going to build up the army, though, the better it is to invest in logistics, because the more there is to possibly save. Now, it looks like the Army of Ohio is retreating. Must have bumped into something they didn't like there. Okay, Porterfield's numbers are up. And by the middle of September, we'll be up even more. We're going to slide Johnston down here, a little bit closer to the Shenandoah. Porterfield, I think I'm just probably not going to touch for a moment. Oh, we got Cumberland. Okay. Yeah, we're going to abandon that. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Now what? Summary there. 12,000 of them. They're probably going for Cumberland. Which, if that's what they want at this point, kind of okay with it. Alright, speed it up a little bit. Joe Johnson's finding it hard to get supplied, I guess. Okay, we have some scouts here. We give Magruder some as well, and he's also scouting. Say Johnston is. .10.5, the Army of Ohio. Seems like we're missing forage, so I don't know if that's because, well, the farm's here at level 2. Not sure what explains that, huh? Yeah, Hampton's division has the same forage problem. Well, if we have small arms ammunition, say that might be about all we can hope for. I see no evidence yet that here, we'll just have Cock get an easy one. And I don't want Hampton's division going in alone. So we've chosen deploy to defend. Alright, let's see what Army of Ohio gives us now that... I don't know how Cock hasn't joined, but... Well, we got a 58% chance of victory. So maybe we'll add Johnston to the mix. Because why not? Are we going to be stuck in 58% the whole time? Oh boy. Rosser. His previous failures have been atoned for. My goodness, what is going on with this farm? This thing has been down for like the entire summer. Alright. So we push. After long last, we finally got the Army of the Ohio out of here. Alright. Porterfield probably has 2 more weeks. By 2 more weeks, I mean a week. I'm trying to think, what am I... Okay, so I'm almost done with Industry 2. That's fine. Logistics reform is almost ready. Okay. That is a big old army, man. 33,000. Holy moly. No idea how large that force actually is. They claim to be scouting. Not sure about these guys. We're gonna move Chase up there, and I'm gonna move Price in there. May have to seize that supply depot. Ships are constructed. Okay, so Mississippi Squadron now has 2 out of its 3 ships, I think. Industrialization 2. Yeah, I know that. Probably King Cotton 2. Right, that puts me to 6. Yeah. What are we short of here? Coffee, nothing I'm going to be able to do about leather. Machine parts, maybe. Iron production's... Yeah, iron ore, yeah. Artillery ammo, yeah. Jeez. Industrial productivity. How much? 2.5 million. And that's 2.5 million. Alright, since this money's been taken out, we should probably put it back in. Is there anything else I have with diplomatic subsidies I care about? Trade deals is kind of one of them. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Again, it's money that's been appropriated. If it sits, it's kind of just hanging out. Okay. That's where things stand. Alright, we can see the Army of Washington. I don't know how it's got to be out of supply, though. I would think. So it's got 28,000 troops. We got 9. 7 is 16,000. 26,000. 37,000. So it looks like the scouting perk stuff is still broken. So I'm just going to assign things that... Executing movement orders. Yeah, I guess that's easy enough to measure. Jeez, we gotta be close here. Alright, one day, that's why. Alright, Johnston comes up first. I mean, everybody here seems like they're short of stuff. Magruder. It's probably because we're all traveling in the same area and there's no one area that can really supply all of this. But we have an A+ rating. Last economy report. We only owe $60 million? Although our population is mediocre and increasing. And yet our tax revenues decreased by $46 million. This seems like a lot. Alright, we export about half of what we import. Corporate production's way down. We lack food, coffee, weapons. 2 of those things seem really important. And yet we have salt, which might help for provisions and some other stuff. But what on earth? Yeah, don't get too far ahead there. Alright, we're going to move them down there. I don't want to separate these armies as they march. And I don't want that Army of Washington to sit too long there with those the supply depot, because they do have a kind of line back to Union held territory. So, one thing I want to look at is also out west. Let's just see if the Army of Kentucky is ever just going to be like, screw it, try to knock me out before I do something similar. All right, do we see the... Whoa, what do we got over here? We got an Army of the West somewhere. 13,000 men. All right. There's Price. Is Price in supply? He is. Not sure for how long. I want to attack it, but what I don't want is to get stuck on Fort Gibson and just stuck in an interminable siege. I'm wondering if a better way to go is to just look to attack this Army of Southwest Missouri. Hopefully there's not a lot else with it. Probably use those supply depots for myself, and then turn around and go do some other stuff. Alright, are we all here? We appear to be. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, that's a fight I will do. I got 40,000. Problem is, I will only have about 22,000 until probably a day later. Nonetheless, it's a fight I kind of feel I have to take, so... Oh boy, it's this map. And I have to attack. Oh, the Chancellorsville map. Alright, we don't have... What? Alright. Since we have engineering points, we'll use them. But not for much. Just for kicks. What happens when I do that? I guess they get built. Not sure what I was expecting, but hadn't done it in a while. Okay, good enough. So it's 7 a.m. We ain't gonna get troops today. We'll try to get across. I should have. So this is odd, I think. I thought Hood went back to get a brigade together, but that's not a 2,500 man brigade. And why did I get 5 dispatch logs for 2 pontoons? I don't know. All these things and more, I don't know. Let me just see if they've changed their mind about when I'm getting some people. No. I'm looking at Confederacy. For reals. I'm in the Potomac. Oh, that's right. Condition report. 0 hours. And then 17 and 18 hours. Okay. I didn't see him. So they must be arriving within the hour. And we kind of need to make a decision quick about which way we want to go. So there's the route over here. I mean, depending on how cute you want to get with it, you can try to come in here. I mean, we do have a route where we go over here, down here, over here, and probably come up behind their defenses. That's cute. I don't know. I feel like feels like a bit much. So I want to see what they have down the line. Since we're waiting for reinforcements anyways, I'm not that rushed. I don't feel that rushed. Porterfield is here. Have Porterfield take their spot. We'll have them take their spot. I want to get Hood detached, so if I do this again, we don't have to keep doing this every time. Gruder moves up. But yeah, if you want to go, you know, solve world hunger or something like that while I wait for reinforcements to get here, you go ahead and do that, because remember, it's the wilderness map. So even once reinforcements get here sometime tomorrow, We're still going to march them all the way through. And there's probably no way to do this other than just an overloaded flank. I mean, knowing the... I don't even know what the AI does here. Maybe they build back behind Catherine Furnace. Maybe they know to attack. Although at this point, the odds are almost 50-50, so I'm not too sure about how good that would be. I'm not sure why Hood is... Morale is capped at... Morale is low for whatever reason. We can now have scouts, so let's go ahead and have them. Increase what we can see. Butler is a full, kind of a full-on cav brigade here. Don't know what Hood's up to. Alright, we'll send Hood up there. Send Magruder to follow. Maybe to make sure I'm not being flanked, we'll send things this way. And if we are, we'll worry about that later. Come on, Magruder. I don't know why the stable is flashing on and off at 50%. See, overall change per hour is plus 5%. It's been several hours here, and I think Hood is still at 50% stability. Oh, he's up to 51 now. Okay. Alright, this feels like it's just going to be a long battle. It just feels that way. No, that's the way I should go. And it's mostly because of the marching and stuff related to the map and my reinforcements. Because even if I march both, so there's, I've already said it, but there's no reason I should be able to see that. I mean, who is it down here, and with what power binoculars in 1861 are seeing? It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. So I'm going to pretend I didn't see it and march up anyways. Of course, this is all ridiculous, because if I saw them charging me, I would run away. That doesn't feel realistic, so I'd probably send Butler around. Okay, he's there. Magruder is going to be there. I have no idea where they are. Oops, Porterfield. But while we are here admiring them, what do you think the chances are those guys ever build breastworks? 0. 0. Uh-oh, we may have stirred them to action. I can say that because Hood is close enough by my judgment. I guess if I now knew that Hood had seen them, I'd probably start doing things differently. Oh, there they are. Because at this point, yeah, it's great to know where they are, but I'm mostly interested that they're not trying to come out and fight me roughly 50-50 before things turn basically 2-1 against them. And they don't seem like they're doing that. So they're doing a little bit of rearranging. Why they're rearranging rather than engaging, I don't know. To everybody that says that the AI is better on attacking and defending, This is like, I don't see it, man. I mean, I do see how this, I don't know if this is a division or an army. Well, it must be a division, it's all one army. But I can see how they could possibly guard their, it'll be their right flank. Now I don't see it. Now I tried to pay them a compliment, and I got exactly what I deserved. Butler. All right, Butler. Get over there. I guess knowing this here, one of the other things we can do is remove Butler from the regular lineup. And I guess I would assume that, yeah, if Butler can't see him from here, then they probably aren't around. Okay, they're gonna be there, and they'll be there, and yeah, as long as we don't see them, good. Assuming that they haven't stolen a march all the way on our right and are coming down here, but it don't seem likely. So the AI is I have nothing to say. So inflation, that's got to be fun. I think I'm just going to pause you. So I bring you back in part. Well, you know, that's why I'm doing this. But yeah, I spared you a lot of time of just waiting for kind of a whole bunch of nothing to happen. Stuff is kind of starting to pick up. And our reinforcements came in. We moved them up. It's about almost 2:30 here in the afternoon. For whatever reason, Magruder's men were pretty tired by the move that just took place. But I am ever so slowly getting these four armies into position over here, and kind of getting ready to attack. I've bypassed whatever level parapets they had here. There's somebody else's problem. I don't want them to be my problem, and we're going to try to hit them all along what is their right, our left, and even though they can definitely see me because they have moved stuff out to face me, they are not building any sort of entrenchments. They're not turning their forces to meet me. I think they'll do all right at the last second because the AI is pretty good at kind of doing the, it's not a 360 no scope, but they're good at falling back and kind of shooting and moving quickly backwards, which is actually a nice skill to have. Okay, Porterfield, that was my mistake, needs to move over there. Cock here needs to kind of move up. His forces weren't that tired by the move, so they can move right up. Porterfields, now they're relatively new to the war, but they're actually in decent position. So we'll move them up as well. That should, yeah, that should be Johnston's force. Feeling I'm missing something here. Like, yeah, Johnston should be over there, and Magruder and his force was somewhere else. I don't see them. I see Kemper, I see Wilcox. Maybe that's Magruder. It is Magruder right there. So, and he's supposed to be kind of even at the further right of this line, and it was his troops that really tired themselves out here. No, we want from Johnston et al. Is something like that. Almost looks like there's going to be a meeting engagement. I think at this point it is, I'll say safe to bring you in, or to zoom in, or whatever the heck the words are. Why can't they kick out? Oh, too few. Okay. Get them down. All right, so yeah, these guys featured prominently in the last video. That was Antietam. We'll still send skirmishers out to try to eat the best volleys of the other side. Yeah, I don't actually see skirmishers coming from Porterfield's men, so I'm not sure what that's about. But we'll move Porterfield up shortly. Okay, we've got a bit of an engagement here now. Of course, this force here should probably be moving to support. I mean, as always, what do I know? But there is that unfinished railroad there. I think we'll try to take them out of the formation. All right, the right is messy. I think Burke is controlled by Magruder. Move them up, them, them. They're gonna, I don't know, bombard around there. It is 5:15 in the afternoon. Holy moly. Here, we're gonna send them up a ways. Same, and same, and then we're just gonna move that infantry up like that. So I think I think Koch and Porterfields are the more rested units. They look like they're going to get there first. I'm not sure about some of these others. I guess they're alright. Formation might take an hour or so to get back, but... Okay. Burke belongs over here. That's good to know. For a while, at least, we can watch it. I don't know what the best view is here, but this is a view. They do have this nice finished railroad thing here for cover, which they should be racing their brigades to do. I mean, it's nice to have skirmishers that can get it. That's definitely true. But you really want your more beefy brigades to be able to take advantage of that. All right. Alright, so Bragg Company gonna end up there. Johnston, I guess, then needs to hit somewhere right around there. Feel like I am missing something, someone, somewhere. Oh, it is Magruder. And I really don't want to mess too much with those parapets, but I'm hoping that they took people out of them. Alright, we'll send them in. We'll have them shoot there. We're going to move up and try to take those railroad tracks. Railroad tracks? The unfinished railroad. Push them up there. I guess we can just leave skirmishers shooting for the time being. Okay, we're gonna get, I forgot all about Hampton and Company over here. Oh boy, this is one of the challenges with brigades, is that sometimes they kind of stop to shoot along the way, and maybe I just got to give them charge orders. I don't know. What's interesting about this map is that this is Catherine Furnace here. Which I guess is right if you remember where things were on the campaign map before all this went forward. So they're much heavier on my left than I am. Looks like Porterfield is still kind of struggling here. Yeah, we want them moving through. Wilcox. Looks like he's got a big old division, so let's use it. Let's use it like that. But it is 6 p.m. in early mid-September. Yeah, one of those. Okay, we'll move them up there. Poor Cheatham here. He's kind of been left out to dry. We're not ahead so far. We're gonna move those guys back. We'll Hampton's over there. So, someone routed here, and it was Bragg. Oh, Bragg. No idea what... Oh. Alright, I have some idea what they're shooting at now. But it is the wilderness, folks. Let's check quickly here on the condition. Now that is terrible news. Disrupted and tired. This will send Parsons up here as well. Disrupted and tired. I wonder if Bragg's just done. He took his 400 casualties and he is out of here. Well, that's unfortunate. A lot of this kind of depended on others getting in here, but that, you know, that happens. How these guys doing? Maybe alright. Still want those guys to try to deal with the flank right there. I like them to shoot in all of those. Alright, so we're getting some bit of advance here. We'll have them hold up. Hamptons needs to kinda hold their fire. Jones is in trouble, but what's new? I don't know why those who are in range are not getting picked on over there, but they're not. Alright, we're gonna have these guys switch over to here. Try to put some pressure right there. Gonna have Ewell step up and do something similar. Need to have Cheatham join in here. As beat up as he is, and he is beat up, but we gotta deal with something over here on our left. Ripley's kind of out on an island, so we can have him get down. I'd like to see them aim over there a little bit. Okay, those guys are up there. That's fine. Alright, push them up there. Still trying to get Ewell to move up. Well, that's loud. Kind of thinking we might lose this for fatigue reasons. I'm not sure. Not sure these guys are going to make enough progress here to really turn things. Trying to push up here. Oh my goodness, poor David Jones again. Another campaign. Another rough time. Try to have Parsons move up. Alright, we already have Jackson doing that. It looks like we lost some cav over here. Yeah, it was Hood. That was probably a long time coming. Hardy. Oh my god, Walton's broke. McCullum may not be far behind. I think we're just going to have them hold. Apparently moving through all these woods has just exhausted us. Alright, we're going to move Anderson up. Try to work on this flank. We're going to move Ripley up to work on that flank as well. Unfortunately, Greg is nervous, but I don't think there's too much I can do about that. We're fragmented, we're nervous. Let's see, is that another route? That is another route against them. That's good for us. Alright, we gotta get Cheatham up. Gotta get Ewell up. I think, so we don't get too far away here, we're gonna start bringing Smith over. Jones is just about done in a lot of ways. Johnson, I think, can get down, but I'm not sure he's going to stay down based on his performance last battle. Union is pressing on the left there. We'll try to move Jones back. I don't know if doing so, it's probably going to cause him just to break, but whatever. Alright, Ewell really has got to move up. Put some pressure over there. I guess Smith hasn't got the message yet, but we need to kind of collapse this side. There's a melee somewhere. This is a rough pocket here. I don't know if we'll be able to get into them or not. Alright, Cheatham is out. Oh my goodness, Smith is still trying to figure out what to do. Can't quite get it. For whatever reason, I can't get Ewell to respond either. All right, I wasn't too sure we were going to get to that point. And a major victory, they say. They say. Alright, so yeah, we did break a bunch of units in here. I would hesitate to maybe push too much. Walton's beat up a little bit. Hood's beat up quite a bit relative to his size. Greg did eventually break, but it wasn't because of wasn't for total casualties or anything like that. Looks like it was morale reasons. McBride actually could move in. He's one of the brigades that's healthy enough. Jackson's over here. I don't know what to tell Jackson to do. I guess we'll do that. Alright, somebody's in a melee over here. That's fine. Push Loring up. Huh. Second U.S. infantry surrendered. All right. Here, let's play this through a bit quicker now. Still some shooting engagements we got to get through, but yeah, they're probably not gonna have the range on Ewell. And so now we got to run the timer out, but that is an army largely broke. Find out final casualties here once the clock runs out. And then this video has gone long, so that'll be it. Alright, that is till 5,000 on our side. We had to attack in the wilderness. 7,000 on their side. Colonel Scurry. Okay. 668 killed for them. Whereas we took 758 killed. I guess it's the 2,100 captured. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's something. It's, you know, on the Chancellorsville map, it's probably about as much as I could hope for, but this battle has run long. Army of Kentucky is now down to 27,000. I don't know if their contracts ran out. That might be something. We're up to 88,000. They're giving us reporting a slight advantage. Not sure why that is. See, on loyal states, they got 24, we got 16. So that's worth remembering. Out west, we got some, yeah, we got some armies that are thinking about moving in. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, folks, this one went long. If you made it this far, kudos to you. About a month away from upgrading the arms of our troops. That'll be certainly a big help. And we got some money to spend here. Do I have enough to do one? Yes, I do. I'll do one level of logistics reforms. Because it's 5%, we were spending, well, you can see it's still 328 million, so that would be, we would expect to save at least $15 million annually, so whatever it just costs us in subsidies, it should be well worth it. Alright folks, thanks for watching, hope to have you back.